Well, he is back, and
yeah, it's I can't take it with me, you know.
Taking it to the grave. I see what you did there.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, he is back, and this time I'm just gonna do a head count. I'm gonna see what he told me the number he wants, and you know, last time we were $19 apart, so probably just gonna go with his number. I just want to kind of see what's in the collection. So how long did you watch The Walking Dead, or when did you?
I bailed out like season 4.
Okay.
It just got a little too. Really, the first couple seasons were pretty solid, and then it started to get a little.
And it seems like I stuck around a little bit longer than you, but I kind of. I think what was the spinoff one? What was that called again?
Fear the Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, I actually watched a little bit of that, and then I tried watching the Daryl spinoff.
Where
he's in France or whatever.
I think I watched like maybe 20 minutes of that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
For the second one, I think I got up and did something, and they kept doing too many flashbacks, and then I just got confused. I'm like, is that person dead or alive, or what's going on? And I don't know.
And then there's some variants in here. There's like a on the Nun, it's a glow chase variant and stuff so. And those go for about 100.
I had a hard time finding the Elvira out in stores. She was always missing when I was out there.
So I kept one of the Nuns that was mislabeled. They first sent them out with Nosferatu labeling on them.
Is it a miscard?
Yeah.
Oh, very
cool.
cool.
It was the Nun. And again, this is figure stuff. I do the statue. I want to talk to you too about if you were interested in any of the statue pieces and stuff. I know you guys don't really focus on that because it's higher dollar.
Yeah,
we have all the original boxes, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can probably
brown shippers.
Yeah. I mean, we can probably take whatever you want to bring in. We just gotta know when you're coming in, and we'll accommodate you. Pick everything up. I mean, it's usually pretty quick. I mean, some of this stuff we haven't had in before, and so I mean, we do want to double check the price since the last time we've had it in, because like I said, a lot of people that collect horror stuff, they take it to the grave and they don't really sell too often. But I mean, some of these pieces we've had 1.0, 2.0, and earlier on in the years here. But I mean, some of the stuff we haven't had in the system, or when we did order it, so we just have to double check the price because they go up and down. So, and some of these, I mean, we have tons in back stock too. So
Taking it to the grave. I see what you did there.
yeah, well, yeah. We did have a lot of the zombie movie stuff, which was my jam back in the day. And now they make so many zombie movies. I think I forgot there's an English one, and there's silent film ones, and the one from Africa. And it's just crazy. It's there's so many back in the day. There's only a handful. Well, there you go.
Sweet. All right. Thanks.
Well, let us know next time you want to come in.
See, this will go on the website.
See, this has to be an exclusive. I've never seen this one.
We've had that in the shop before. I've sold that here.
Guess y'all just keep me in the bag doing vintage.
It's what you like to do.
We have 5 of these now.
Yeah, they're on the website.
We can put one in the front, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, they are on the website.
Yeah, this one always goes quick. The Ed 209.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem, Sean. There's a lot of stuff here that we don't have in the shop, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to work out into the shop. So there's a lot of space that's going to get made today.
I have a toy buying problem, Rowdy.
Well, the first step towards getting help is admitting you have a problem, Sean.
I do not have a problem. I've never seen this little tube bag, but it doesn't go for too much.
What, the Roger Rabbit one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Jessica might be in there, but it's just the villain.
You remember the old NES game later on, that Hotline?
Yeah.
There was some other deal that you called.
We haven't had this one in the store yet. The Bat Gremlin.
That was a 2.0.
I've had every other Gremlin on the shelf except for that one recently. So what we're doing right now, guys, is it's about 45 minutes until open. We're getting ready to shoot our live video, and I'm going to build us a nice toy wall to display the horror collection we got in this morning. It's something I like to do when we get big collections like this, It gives higher visibility. You get to see everything rather than me just kind of shuffling through and just, hey, this one's cool and this one's cool. But it's something I like to do to show off the collections, and gives you a great visual, you know, so it's really cool. It's your boy Rowdy here, hanging out at the Palace of Plastic. It's Dallas Vintage Toys. Like, check this stuff out, guys. We got this really cool evil Santa and a very Krampus looking Santa right there. Lots of Walking Dead stuff. Gary, if you're watching this morning, hit me up in the messages.
One of the big things about being a owner of a big toy store is collections are always coming in. We've already got like several collections come in already today. Today's Wednesday, it's 11 o'clock. We just opened and we already bought collections. And we don't have enough manpower going through everything. I'm sure we have footage of what this looked like before, back like a week or two ago. Dorian and Xavier went through, they're going through everything. We have lots of backstock of like modern toys. This is why we always say, like, if you don't see it, just ask. I mean, we might have multiple stuff. Like, we got several Wells, AT-ATs, the Rebel Troop Transport. I mean, we've gotten so many of these, and it costs so much to ship these, we actually just sell the parts separate, and it still goes for the same amount as that. And then we have modern Star Wars. I mean, here we have like the big Falcons and everything. It's just, I mean, a ton of lightsabers. And the main thing is just going through stuff that makes sense to us. We try not to take in like incomplete modern items. The stuff that gets processed quickly is all the vintage stuff that comes in. Dorian and I are the only two that really go through that. Sometimes Scott, but he's going back for his masters. And we also try to sort everything. Like, I think that's the general. This is the Mauler. We have another well. I guarantee that that's Dorian's water. I keep threatening that if you don't drink your water, then I'm going to bring my 10-gallon jug. So, but yeah, it's like, but so Dorian, he's been here for 10 years, and the next bit is going to be the workbench over there. Because I think I was going through emails. Someone needed a Zartan waist and legs. And when Rowdy, Amber, and I came in on Monday, our day off. So yes, we do work on our days off, trying to get everything going there. We actually came in and started taking some of the modern stuff off our website and lowering the price on it. And we're going to feed that through the shop. But back to the Zartan deal, like, I know where it is, but he doesn't label stuff back there. So I think Rowdy heard me just like pick up a tub and just chunk it. But then I had to call Dorian, like, hey, where's that at? He's like, oh, I know exactly where it is. And I'm like, well, if you make it nice and neat, everyone will. But that's our goal going forward. That's just kind of my dream. Like, this is tactical battle platform. I mean, we have so many of those complete. I think we have multiple tubs of that. There's another one right there.
Okay, guys. Big news. I actually cleaned the back warehouse. So that's like a big deal. So now I have to clean this stuff. The workbench, so that I can cart it up, put it up, start on each bin separately. That'd be a lot easier instead of doing all these things all at once. It's very difficult. So I'm going to be cleaning this out, but first I'm going to make some Ninja Turtles because we got cleaned out of those the other day, I guess, for the original Turtles. So I'm going to go and start working on those right now. We got these in the other day. A lot of the original stuff. Worked on that. One's almost finished. We got all these in, but I have a lot of turtle vans that I'm working on. Some of the ones are kind of newer, but people like them. We get all kinds of, we get stuff in all kinds of places, man. This is what I was working on the other day. So I'll try to put together the original Turtles, and then I'll try to put together a shredder and a splinter for the case. Some of these guys came in this collections. there's a book that he had bought a while back, and just in case I get stumped on some of the newer stuff, the later stuff. I sort all these myself, so I've created a system of sorting it by the character, and then as I get the parts in, I just put them in their bags, and then I can decide whether I have everything for them or not, or even mostly. So what I do is also we put some out in the store on the racks that we have, and even if they're not totally complete, we'll throw some out there at a discount price so that they can be put into your collection. There's all different characters. Sometimes I'll do gargoyles, or we've got all kinds of little back stock that we can just throw out there at a minute's notice. We got a lot of Hot Wheels and everything, really. And I've been working on He-Man and She-Ra lately too. And just at whatever's coming out of the cases, I try to replace it so that the next person gets what they need. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a fast food for toys, or an assembly line even, A lot of the things that we get in aren't complete when we get those. So instead of wasting them, we'll make sure and put it out at a discount price so that people, a lot of times people are just missing one thing, and a lot of them on their website, like, will sell just an individual part, or maybe a turtle that's just incomplete and just by himself, or a G.I. Joe or a Star Wars. And then you can use the website to like mix and match on things that you might need, because you might have everything to a person, but if it's missing one pistol or one backpack or whatever, you might be able to find it on there.
So yeah, I'm here to unload hoarders collections, can't take it with you. I'm getting old. I ain't got many years left, who knows? So unload my house. I don't have to move it anymore. Some starting lineups. Been hoarding for years. Used to do shows. Can't even. It's right off Centerville and 635. That place I was telling you, where they did the Dartathon or whatever every year.
And was that a one-day show back in the day?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, maybe one or two. The weekend.
Yeah, and I remember when they were just
We'd
one-day
share
shows.
a table. I think
All about toys back then.
$40 a day. Or, me and a buddy would buy a table and share it, sell what we could, trade. You go to the card shows now, and
I went to one recently.
Well, the one in
Allen,
yes,
I think, yeah.
And
I went to that small room. I thought that was the show, and they gave
huge.
the best deals. I went to the big room, and that's been like 90 grand for a Mantle card that may go for like 20 or 25-ish or whatever. But I enjoyed the smaller room at first. Oh yeah, there's a whole other room.
Right.
You get back when the Cowboys were good.
Right.
In the 90s.
Yep. 16, I think. But they should be in like mint condition. Because I remember the shows, I sold a lot of the, I don't know, I can't even remember, Nolan Ryan. And then I was telling you the green, red, and blonde hair Rodman. When they're unloading the cases.
Sure.
My kids said, Dad, what are you doing? Just buying crap.
Sounds just like my dad.
Yeah, my old lady died in 2017, and she was like 6 years younger. She kept saying, if you die, everything in the garage is $500, first come, first serve. I spent over $100 grand on this and ball cards.
It's kind of like my daddy also collected stamps. I think
Right, I did stamps and coin collections.
I was like, Dad, because I'm an only child, I was like, I have to deal with all this inventory. I don't want to mess with that stuff. And I was like, I'll lick that upside down airplane and mail a bill and put like 20 other stamps on it.
Right, and the railroad steam engine that's going backwards. The smoke. I mean, my granddad and the biplane that's upside down.
That's the one I was telling you about.
My granddad he lived in Oklahoma City, and he had a big room upstairs. That's probably as big as this right here. And he had glass shelves over there with notebooks, and glass shelves over here with notebooks. What's in there? Coins.
Jeez.
What's over here? Stamps. I mean, he had hundreds of thousands of dollars in these collections. When he died, I'm sure my mom and her sister got screwed, but you know, when they sold it to the coin shop.
Or relatives come in.
Well, I mean, there were no relatives. It was just my mom and her sister.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's I can't take it with me, you know. And I got, like I said, I got cards. I mean, I took some pictures of.
Okay.
Yeah, does he want the completer?
I'll try to pull up that one picture of those mantles I have.
I mean, headliner like Pudge, you know.
There's like some of them right there.
Yeah, those are nice. You got the old ones. But I just went crazy with factory sets and like that.
I mean, I'd be interested in any of the sealed wax boxes and all.
See, that's 2,000 Topps traded sets with Michael Young. Each little box had an autograph in it.
Okay.
That's a sealed box of 20 of those, and just different. You know, I got to get rid of it. And I got crates that are, you know, with lids on them. And went crazy with pretty much the Cowboys and the Mavs and the Rangers all the whole time.
It's like I used to go watch them and go to the playoffs and all that stuff, but they never could really pull through and win one, so I just watch it on TV now instead of going in
It's
person.
cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. The hassle of parking.
So did you have like a number that you were
Shoot, I don't know. I mean, I'll see what your offer is.
So with that gentleman, we usually don't take in a bunch of starting lineups, but he did say he had other stuff like we like doing in wax packs and wax boxes. So he did say that he was a big dealer in the 80s and 90s, and we did buy 175 starting lineups. There's Jordan right there, and a lot of the players were local, so that did help, or they were named characters. So I mean, we don't charge a whole lot for them, but if it makes some other people happy and helps him out by opening the door to maybe getting some of the other stuff that he has. So looking forward to the next meeting we have with him. Tomorrow's the day. Kane, the $1 Million Man, are doing a meet and greet and a signing from 11 to 3. And I'm going to challenge the $1 Million Man to get his title belt. So y'all need to come check them out. They have a hard out at 3. It's going to be awesome.
Man, we just got this great horror collection in, and I love this piece because I just love the theme song. Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you, it makes me wanna fart. Wait, hold on, I think it's I hope we never part. Hey, I always get that wrong.